Okay. Hello. As usual, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are joining us from or where you are watching this, because this is a virtual call and it's going to be recorded for future references. And this is going to be published on the Cardano Ghana YouTube channel after this. So this is another session. We call this the governance nexus because this project is basically about governance, CIP 1694. I think we can pause the music for now and have our conversations. Yeah, so it's the second edition. We call it episode 2 for the governance nexus sessions. Myself, Mohammed Mustafa Yaku, and Sidi Zulim is here once again. And we're happy to have you join us again as we did last week. Last week, in fact, we looked at CIP 1694 parameters and then delegated representative to reps. And we are rest assured that a lot of you picked a lot of insights from that. This week is going to be about Project Catalyst. And those of you who were fortunate to be part of the recent town hall last Wednesday, in fact, the latest fund was launched, Fund13. And of course, it's yet another season upon us. And it's very important that we delve into it and look at of course, its parameters too, the pros and cons, the guidelines, everything about Project Catalyst, the nexus of Project Catalyst is what we're going to discuss today. And of course, we may not be able to discuss everything, but we want to assure you that we'll try as much as possible to look into major aspects of Project Catalyst to ensure that you have the nitty-gritties, especially the newbies that are here and wants to explore and learn about Cardano's Project Catalyst regarding what is this, how to participate in it, and what are the several roles that you can take up. And then we take it from there. So, Prof, maybe just a few remarks from you, and then we'll start our presentations.
That today not much to talk because we have a lot to do. Project Catalyst for me, I've always described it as the landing page of Cardano. It's a welcoming page for new members, and then it's a Project Catalyst episode 2A, and then probably it is telling us that we'll definitely have it again because today the submission window. After the submission, what goes next is the community reviews. That is where the community get more engaged and interactive, and then we have to come back and look onto that. How even this funding round, we get to know how the community reviews will goes because it's not going to be like the usual community review that we have because this time our community reviewers have to verify themselves so that the committee will ensure that they are dealing with real human beings so that we not have what we encountered last distance. So we have to guide people, especially new registration. Some of us have done the registration, the verification. So we guide those who are here to also verify themselves and then be able to participate. And then, so as we may mention, we have met our quorum about 15. So we keep it rolling and then more engaged, and then we also listen very well. When we are done with our presentation, the questions will come so that we make it more interactive. And we are always open 24/7 to answer all your questions. If we cannot, we are so much connected with the entire Cardano and the Catalyst community. We reach out to them and then get the solutions and then share with you so that we have our inputs in the governance and then ecosystem keep rolling. So if I have to start, so if you can stop sharing, so I will share the surprise message for the community.
Okay, great. All right, no problem.
Okay, thank you very much. Guess what is it?
So as you may know, Cardano is 7 years as of yesterday, and we are excited to celebrate that. And of course, it's an exciting news, knowing that Cardano mainnet was launched on September 27, 2017. 7 years of collaboration, innovation, progress, and the numbers are, 95.6 million, 74.7K Bluetooth scripts, 1.33 million stakes, and 226 research papers, over 1,000 projects, and 12 rounds of catalyst funding, 1,800 plus funded ideas from Shelley to Alonso, staking to decentralization. So in fact, it's a good news to all of us. And as you can see, the slides will go in, boosting throughputs, submitting Everest, events across the globe. A lot of local workshops happening, constitution workshops, CIP workshops, Kadano Summit happening around. And just as you may know, the summit is just at the corner. We're having the local event in Tamale next month, 26th. If you haven't registered, try to check out and reach out to our team to get to register so that you can join us. Yeah, so happy birthday, belated birthday to Kadano. Kadano is 7 years. Hopefully by 10 years, we should be in full decentralization. By then the Voltaire, every aspect of the Voltaire will be in the full speed. Yeah, so Prof, back to slide, right?
Yes, back to slide.
Okay, so are you sharing or I should share?
I think let me share so that I'll have it for you.
No problem.
I want to invite and someone is trying to find it
Join.
difficult to join.
Oh,
Last week he couldn't join, and today too he's saying that he's finding it difficult to join. I didn't get to get him on board. He's joining us from Kumasi, if I'm not mistaken.
oh,
So
that's nice.
yeah, from Kumasi, yes. So I've sent him the invite. I've seen that should read it. So let's share this.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so as indicated, we are looking at as Kadaro Ghana community, one of the projects that is happening from Project Catalyst is the Kadaro Ghana CRP 1694 governance working groups. And as part of the milestones, this is the second milestone that we're doing. And there's going to be several webinars that we are going to be holding. And as indicated last week, it was the CRP 1694 Kadano Improvement Proposal 1694 parameters and directs. And basically, we want to look at Project Catalyst today. So I know there are newbies, of course. There are newbies that are here, totally hearing about Project Catalyst today, and even maybe Kadano probably today. Anyway, so we want to look at what Project Catalyst is. And Project Catalyst is basically, next slide, please. Project Catalyst is basically a product of the Kadano ecosystem. In fact, Kadano itself is a product of IOG, and Project Catalyst happens to be the decentralized, grant platform that seeks to solve real world problems. And so any challenge that is facing the blockchain space in the world, Cardano seeks to provide resources and treasury that is funding to innovative ideas that seeks to connect people that has, that groundbreaking ideas to be able to what? To accelerate and catalyze the Cardano growth in any part of the world. So basically, Cardano, the Project Catalyst is basically a grant, program, a flagship program where people connect, Cardano builders, educators, enthusiasts, blockchain entrepreneurs, tech startups, even IT companies, software companies can come on board to explore what Cardano has. If you want to build on Cardano, if you want to create any product or service on Cardano, Project Catalyst is the best place for you to come and explore the highest potential of human collaboration, as we usually say it on Catalyst Town Hall. And so the treasury is there, community is there. In fact, we'll get to the numbers. Next slide, Paul. We'll get to the numbers and we'll let you know. So what happens? How does it work? Innovation. So every participant has the ability to generate an idea. Any innovative solution, you get to brainstorm, you get to conceptualize your ideas with the community. Blockchain communities are, a network of enthusiasts, network of builders that come together to be able to share ideas. So you're not just going to do it alone. You have people that you can conceptualize ideas with. Governance. Participants register to vote on the proposals they wish to see funded. So as when we say blockchain or decentralized blockchain, we mean that the power is in the hands of the community. So it is just ADA holders. If you hold the token, if you hold the ADA, you'll be able to make decisions on Cardano. So as ADA holders, if you have previously it was 500 ADA, but now the good news is that you with 25 ADA, you'll be able to hold in this latest Fund 13. And a tally is going to be what? Will be organized, and then the results will be verifiably shared with the community. Then selected projects will be onboarded onto the Project Catalyst network, and they are going to be given a lot of guidance and mentorship to be able to deliver their projects. And then as they are delivering milestones, because in the proposal stages, as we are going to look at in the subsequent stages, you will look at how you are going to write your statement of milestones, and then you deliver the milestone. And as you execute your milestone, you submit monthly reports or milestone reports that are going to be verified and approved by a lot of milestone reviewers. Now, how can you participate? You can propose. You can come with your idea. This is what I want to do to help build Cardano, to help ensure that Cardano becomes, the top notch. Cardano remains its position of a third generation. Cardano has its POS principle, proof of stake principle to be able to operate in the blockchain space. You can also, so when you are going to propose several ideas, and in fact, we are going to look at that. Every funding round has its set of categories or has a set of challenges. And it is these challenges that are going to inform the idea, that are going to shape the idea that you want, so that you know that you are going to submit into this particular category. So I think that we are going to look at this category very soon. You can also be a community reviewer. You provide feedback and criticisms on proposals that have been submitted. So you can raise as a community reviewer, CR, and then it comes with rewards. When you raise as a community reviewer, in fact, they reward you for your efforts for providing feedback on proposals that have been submitted into the ecosystem. Now, as a voter, you can vote as I indicated with just an ADA, it's a few amount of ADA in your wallet, you'll be able to vote on proposals. So all these proposals that have gone through the community review stage, they are going to go through the voting stage, and the community decides which project gets funded to be able to deliver. Milestone reviewers. So milestone reviewers are invited to be able to what? To review milestones, and approve them. So when you start your project, you are going to submit periodic milestones, and these milestones are going to be reviewed and approved by the milestone reviewers. These milestone reviewers are basically kind of veterans. They are people that have been in the Project Catalyst ecosystem for a while, and they have done a lot of community review. They've done a lot of, some of them are Cardano ambassadors. They have some prior experiences with regards to Project Catalyst and most aspect of Cardano blockchain. So they form part of the milestone reviewers, and also level two reviewers of Project Catalyst are able to what? Get the chance to be able to become milestone reviewers. I lost the slide, Prof. Check. Okay, good. Yeah, so next slide, please. So that's for milestone reviewers. And as we are just presenting, take your time. And it's also incentivized as a milestone reviewer. One beautiful thing about the Project Catalyst space is that every role has an incentive. In fact, you get incentivized, you get rewarded for your efforts, for your time, for your contribution. So as you learn, you connect, you network with people, you also get some rewards in the form of ADA. And to be able to just, stake them or, have some benefits from that. Next, please. Yeah, so it's Fund 13, and this was launched on Wednesday. And as you may know, this has been running from Fund 1, Fund 2, Fund 3 up to Fund 13. And some of you have been part of the Fund 9, Fund 10, Fund 11. And this is the latest Fund 13 that we are zooming into. And in fact, the window has opened, and anyone at all who wants to participate as a proposer, this is the time for you to start conceptualizing your ideas. Next, please. Yes, so the total amount of budget available is 50 million ADA, just as Fund 12. So 50 million ADA is looking at you for you to come and grab, but you can only grab it with your innovative ideas, with your participation, with your marketing prowess to be able to convince the community to vote your project. Now, the categories are basically about 6. Let's look at them. 6 funding categories that you can submit your proposals into. So let's look at them. What happens? Yes, the first is Cardano use cases concept. And out of the 50 million, there's 5 million available for Cardano use cases. And the use cases concept category is basically to accept early stage ideas that are going to deliver proof of concept, design research, and basic prototyping through MVP innovative Cardano-based products, services, and business models. So submissions that are building new features to existing prototypes must include evidence of prototyping in an early stage of development. So whether you are going to build an NFT, you are going to build a DeFi, whatever you want to build, whatever you want to make an improvement into as an early stage idea, you should come to the concept category and submit your idea into that. Next category. Okay, so the product. So it's established for blockchain projects and teams looking to enhance existing applications in the ecosystem. You want to extend some current features and capabilities. You want to pick a certain wallet, certain product, and make some changes into it, make some improvement into it. There's 8,500,000 ADA available for you to come and submit your idea, and you can submit proposals up to 500,000 ADA. So your budget amounts can sum up to 500,000 ADA. That's the highest that you can reach, and you should be able to get some support to be able to build your product. So if you are a software developer, a web developer, a blockchain engineer or blockchain developer, these are areas that you may want to look at to be able to, of course, just look at certain areas and products that you want to make improvement into and submit your idea. The next category should be, yes, developers, Cardano Open. So 8 million ADA is available, and you can have budgets up to 200,000 ADA. And for the developer category, it supports development of open source technology. So if you can build an open source, back to developers. If you can build an open source technology that is going to center around improving the Cardano developer experience, creating developer-friendly tooling to streamline integrated development. This is the category for you to come and develop. So maybe you want to do an exchange, local exchange, you want to build, an NFT, you want to build a platform that's just going to be to improve the developer experience. It could even be just a tool. So just write some code, some programs to bring out a product to help enhance the developer community of the Cardano ecosystem. This is the category for you to come in and put in your ideas. And of course, when you zoom into the website, you get a lot of samples. I think we have several ideas that are going to be highlighted to you as templates and guides for you to look at them and explore when you want to ideate your proposals. Next category is the ecosystem. Next, please. So with the Cardano Open ecosystem, is 5 million ADA is available, and you can have up to 100,000 budget amount. So the cap is 100,000 ADA as the budget amount. And with this one, you want to help drive ecosystem. In fact, this category has been where Cardano Ghana community, myself and Siri and some other project managers in the Cardano Ghana community or Cardano ecosystem from Ghana. This is where most of us have been participating in since Fund13. And we've been submitting a lot of ideas to drive the adoption of Cardano blockchain. I mean, through education, through events, through marketing, through content creation. So if you are here, you are someone who has a lot of experience in terms of organizing events, you have experience in marketing, you have experience in community building, wherever you find yourself and you feel that you can spread the gospel of Cardano, the ecosystem is that non-technical category for you to come and submit that idea and let the community feel how it's going to benefit them, how you're going to bring on board people, what impacts or what solutions will these people bring onto the Cardano ecosystem. And of course, the community will give you that chance to be able to execute your solution. So that's for the ecosystem. Now, Cardano partners. This is one of the latest categories that was started in Fund12, and it's here again in Fund13. It's targeting R&D, research and development. So with 15 million budget amount allocated to Cardano partners, So enterprises or corporations will help for the flywheels of innovation to unite premium research and development projects that benefit Cardano in partnership with exceptionally well-recognized leaders of industry. So if you work with a very high level corporation, or you know a very high level or top-notch corporation that you feel like can leverage Cardano ecosystem or Cardano project catalyst to help build Cardano very well. In fact, you can bring them on board, and they could be institutions, they could be even industry leaders, enterprise partners of tier one levels, and they can come and pilot the utility of Cardano blockchain technology in their businesses. So an example is automotive manufacturer wants to integrate Cardano wallet capabilities into their vehicles, like Uber, like Bolt. They want to integrate Cardano, wallets in capabilities into their vehicles so that people will be able to pay and pay for their goods and services using the wallet. Another example is a crypto industry or blockchain infrastructure provider wants to include Cardano in its services. So they can come to the Cardano partners, put in their proposals, and the budget cap is 500 to 2 million either. And in fact, they should be able to tap into Cardano and